What up, everybody? It's your boy CG back at you guys again with some more cryptocurrency news and information. Now, before I get into today's article, if you guys could do me a favor and hit that like button, it takes less than a second and it brings more awareness to the channel, and it's the easiest way to show support. So I really appreciate it. Now, today's first article actually speaks on a company that I've talked about recently. It's known as the cryptocurrency lender company Celsius, and Celsius has actually just reached a goal, a big goal for themselves. Actually, they've actually reached about 50,000 Bitcoin deposits, which is worth around an estimated $380 million since their inception back in August of 2018, and if you guys really think about it, this is actually really, how can I put this? Not surprising news, but surprising news because we're right now going through a time where fiat currencies' values are being debased because of the financial strain that the coronavirus has put the economic systems of the world under. And to see people turning to cryptocurrency lenders and interest bearing accounts, it's really surprising, but also not surprising because if you were here already in the industry, you kind of understood where the world was going. And to see Celsius, a company that I recently was really looking at heavily and actually started investing into or putting my money behind their token, the Celsius token, sell, um, start making these big will start hitting these big goals is wow, kind of shocking. You know, they've actually reached 100,000 active users on their app, and I'm not even sure if that's solely their app. Like it may just like be the app that they're talking about, and their actual online website may be separate. I'm not too sure, but let's just say for the sake of this video that overall they have 100,000 users in their program. So regardless of what anybody says, that's a lot of people, and I expect them to grow exponentially from here. I expect them to see maybe 300 to 400,000 users by the end of the year, and I would not be shocked if I saw this type of growth. So CEO Alex Machinsky actually dropped an interview, I think a week or two ago, a few weeks back maybe, and he was saying some really interesting things that I found intriguing myself. I think everybody should head on over to Celsius's YouTube page and check out what the CEO has to say. He has a lot of interesting insight, especially as somebody who's been in the technology industry for a really long time. He's been a part of a really well known project that you guys young I don't know if young people really grasp it, but older people will really grasp what he was a part of and would become really intrigued with his resume. So moving on to the second bit of news today. Samsung Pay now accepts swipes cryptocurrency Visa cards. So it's really interesting and extremely bullish actually to see a lot more traditional tech companies start interacting with crypto more and more. Samsung actually had already came out with a cryptocurrency wallet for their phones that came pre-installed, so they already kind of came out with their support for cryptocurrency, but to see it extending to all these other different cryptocurrency companies or payment processors, wherever it may be, it's going to be extremely interesting to see where this goes in the future. And this is extremely bullish news. Depending on which side you're on, you know, you may be the type of person who's just investing to see the returns in the future, or you're just buying cryptocurrency so that you can make purchases without worrying about your purchasing power being lost. So this is actually really good news for the industry. I don't really think it matters what side you're on because adoption is adoption regardless. So it's really cool news. And last but not least, Kucoin has been under some legal stress as of late. This is one of the big reasons why I've stressed to everybody, please just store your cryptocurrency in your private keys. Do not keep them on these exchanges. You would be a fool to think that keeping your cryptocurrency cryptocurrencies on an exchange is the wise thing to do. It doesn't matter what type of reputation they have. The whole point of cryptocurrencies is to have them stored in private keys so that you guys can see. Um, I'm not even gonna say see, but so that you guys can know that you're secured. Whether it's your nest egg, whether it's just your petty investments, whatever it may be, you don't want to lose your money, especially with the potential for your money to increase exponentially in the coming months or years, whatever it may be. So, guys, that's why I'm a big person when it comes to, I won't say a big person, but I'm really behind the idea of storing your things on a private ledger, whatever it may be, your Trezor, your ledger, um, these different. It doesn't matter. Store them anywhere but an exchange, please. Somewhere that you only and exclusively have access to, and that nobody else is able to touch your investments or your portfolio. But yeah, Kucoin has been under some legal stress. Apparently, they misrepresented themselves to their investors or users. Actually, they were stating that they were funded in a Series A round of funding by three different groups, and one of the groups apparently came out and stated that KuCoin is misrepresenting the nature of their relationship, and they only offered advice to them. They did not give them any type of investment. So apparently legal entities are not going after KuCoin for this misrepresentation, to the point where they have locked down their main domain, which is kucoin.com, and they're saying that they cannot move that domain to a different, I guess, out of I want to say out of air, but out of jurisdiction server or domain, so that they can't escape the scrutiny of the legal system. So we're seeing this take place right in front of our eyes. We've been seeing it take place through many exchanges over the past year to 2 years. We've seen a lot of known exchanges come crashing down, and this is what comes with decentralized exchanges in the wild, wild west that is cryptocurrency. You guys never know what can happen. Regulations aren't straightforward. We don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. Anything can happen. So you guys really need to take care of your investments. I implore all of you to do that. This is just one of those times where you should really do the research behind an investment before just jumping right in. And we're witnessing it right now with one of the bigger exchanges as well. Not just a baby exchange, a bigger exchange, KuCoin. I think KuCoin had over 1 million or 2 million users worldwide. I'm not too sure, but they were a fairly well-known exchange, and now we're seeing what can happen. So, guys, take care of yourselves. Please, please invest in some type of hardware that will keep your cryptocurrency safe, or even keep your crypto on some form of decentralized exchange that holds your can hold your coins, so that you have the private keys to. But I still would implore you to just invest in like a Trezor or a Ledger. But okay, everybody, this has been your boy CG. Have a great day. Peace. I'm out.